And we're back for another season, another session, another goal, another aspiration, another chase for the championship. It's season 4, Colorado, Buffaloes. They're number 8 in the country starting off the season. We had a disappointing loss in the playoffs, first game against Oklahoma Sooners. But we kind of knew it was coming. We had a wave of injuries that hit us on the last game. The last game in the conference finals against TCU. No, my mistake. Kansas State, not TCU. When we played Kansas State, we lost not only our starting wide receiver, Dalton, who's gone now. We lost Zach Atwater, our Mike linebacker, who's gone now. We also lost a starting left tackle. He came back, but it definitely affected us. So we went into the final game in the playoffs and did not come out with the W. Starting this season, we see who is ranked number 1. The people who beat us in the playoffs last year. We are out for revenge. We are out for success. And we are out for the championship trophy. Let's start the season off right. I have 4,110 Dynasty points for this season. This is going to be a ball. Give me 1 second. That is crazy. 4,100. We're big time. We are big time. We are big time. We are big time. That's how you know we big time. When your school goes, 3 times? We were just probably like at 1,000, maybe like 1,200. I think when I first got here. Maybe even less than, maybe even a little bit more than that. 4 seasons. Well, going into the 4th season. We are at 4,110 Dynasty points. That is amazing. But we're only going for the right talent. We're not going for, anything BS. I've already kind of scouted, of course, the first few, scouts that I want to do. We have Jesus Villano, Jesus Villano from Dallas, Texas. D-Town, 6'4", 193. Throw power is 91, 86 deep, medium 86, short 85. This is what you want. This is what you want. And he's not really asking for much. Like I said, I think 200 is probably my max. I'll probably get somebody. So let's do it. Because this is what you want in a quarterback right there. That is exactly what you want. And with the success that we're having, I think we can get it done. Now, he's pretty good as well. Only thing I don't like is the speed. Other than that, he's pretty solid. So let's get him on the train as well. And I'm gonna keep it fair. If I offer him a 200, I'm gonna offer the other guy 200. Oh, but I can't even do that. So let's just keep it here. Because I don't know if I'm gonna get Jesus. He's good too. He just doesn't have the badges. But he's coming from high school, so he can gain them throughout the season. But you would like to have a player that has badges when they come in. If they don't, then it's going to be hard to like advance them. Or it's going to be hard to see their talent on the field. I'll just target those 3 for now. He was tall though. All right, so I know I want to target him as a running back. So let's go ahead and send the house on him. Where's my guy? Yep. I know I want to get him. So at the 150. There we go. This, you pay for this. Why? Let's look. 99, 96. And what you need? 96 acceleration, 99 speed. Takeoff ability is already platinum. He's out the gate high school great. This is what you want. You give him you give him the max. I'm going to give him 200 to start the ball game and send him to house. Holy smokes. Gordon Kaiser. Brendan Reeves is his name. Brendan Reeves. Tad Beal. Let's see if we can get Brownlee. Brownlee has some good stats. Oh, that's the kicker. Oh, yeah. We need a kicker. We need a kicker. And I want a great kicker. So send him everything. That just solidifies your points. Because I'm tired of that needle getting me. I'm tired of being put in pressure situations and not coming through. So we're gonna get that taken care of now. What is he supposed to be? Edge rusher. Okay. I'm like, what is this guy? We have money to spend. Holy smokes. Like, it's not even enough. But what I found out is this money here is also for your coaches at the end of the season as well, if you want to pay them. I found out the hard way and lost both of my coordinators because I used all of that money up. So you got to think about it. You're paying for offense with these. You're paying for offense and defense, however you want to put it. That's what you're paying for. So think about it. How would you split it between all the players and then the coach, the coordinator that you have? Because you can overspend and then you'll be stuck with a level 14 grade F coach. So, just the words to the wise. I don't really like that. I only like this guy too, I think. Because I looked at those and those are not advertised. I may still look at them. Let me just double check. Because I like speed coming off that line. I might, but he doesn't have any badges either. I might still look at him though. You already got DDR Rally. I'm targeting the ones I want the most first and foremost. First and foremost, target the ones you want the most. Get them interested, but get them interested. Then throughout the season, make sure you get them visits. Then kind of fill in as you need. They say he's a gym, but we'll see. He's 5'8". I mean, I shouldn't dog on a dude that's my height. You know what I'm saying? Or around my height. So I know it's, you can get out here and get busy just a little bit. But I know it's NFL caliber, and I know it's not. All right, let's just start doing the expected NILs now. Since we're at 120 hours now, let's just see if we want to get these guys or not. Already got him. Let's see. Let me go back. Okay, so he's interested. Oh, I already sent him to the house. Okay, so Keith already looked at. So if I haven't looked at him, I'll probably take him off. But I know these guys are interested, especially the ones that don't even have me interested yet. Like, I don't care. No. I may circle back around, though. May circle back around. Okay. I need to look at some guards. Wait, look at some tackles. Oh my. We're probably not going to even have enough hours to look at all these guys. But I want to look at this number one defensive tackle, though. Conrad Haight. Road Dog. Adrenaline. Workhorse. 87 acceleration. 87 block shedding. 80 tackle. 85 finesse. 80 power. What's your strength? 79? Boy. Big bus. For a defensive tackle? No, sir. You are a edge rusher. Even if you're a defensive tackle, bro, you will still get roll graded. 79 is not going to hold up against any SEC guard or tackle. No, sir. Because you can't even you can't really build on that. You can't really build because it's 20 dynasty points to build up strength. See, that's what you need. If you want to build up something, that's fine. Right there. That's good. See? Sometimes the diamonds are in the rough and not at the top. Oh, I don't have no more money. Well, let's do this. Let's do that. Start on this guy. Nope. Let's go to next week. 94 overall. Let's test it. North Texas. Should be easy game. Should be easy win. Should be. But first, let's just see by any chance does anybody want to come visit today? Are y'all ready to visit today? If so, we can get you in, get you out. Alright, nope. I'll recruit when I get done with the game. Let's get to it.
Nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the North Texas Mean Green and the Colorado Buffaloes. Freestanders David Pollock and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Well, guys, Coach knows this is going to be a hostile environment. Coach mentioned they are still without their top running back here today. They are coming off a bye week, so they have been able to get some crucial reps with their backup. Their running back showed some real composure, more patience at the line of scrimmage, and just reading
this
things
has to be a glitch
through these last couple of weeks of practice.
because they've been saying the same tagline for the past 2 seasons.
Keep an eye on that one.
I don't have any hurt running back.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job
just
by the
started.
kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mean Green offense will take the field, and they'll get this thing underway. And this is the guy they are going to feed the rock in this one, trying to get his senior season off and running and be the powerhouse for this ground attack. Fresh center downs going to the air. Unloads it left.
What?
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And guys, if I'm on
I couldn't have played that no better.
Staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Finds his big tight end. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here comes the hurry up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about North Texas. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
To throw again. Got it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, you're seeing this offense aggressive here right out of the gate. I don't even know if they're planning on running the football the rest of this game, the way they're throwing it right now. I mean, they're just throwing caution to the wind. And, David, we know it. They've got a
strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
He's got it. Breaks into the open. Stopped right there. North Texas in the hurry up. takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Defense in press coverage. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Right side, it's Hobbs. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Presley. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Setting up the screen. He stopped short of the goal line. Couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal.
Well, it was a great effort throwing to the running back that time. He was almost able to get in on 3rd down. The defense makes the stop. Now it's decision time. 4th, you're very close to the goal line. You've got
Touchdown, Mean Green. Quick strike through the air for the score. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly.
That quiet,
It's
my
gotta
crowd's
be a
so
great
crazy.
route. The quarterback has to
That's
get
all
rid
right.
of it on time and make an
About to turn
accurate
it right back
throw.
up.
2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
So Colorado's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here's a guy, if you throw it in his general vicinity, he's going to pull it down. A high-profile wide receiver that they'll be looking to get the ball in this offense. The give.
Why does one not have a star?
And they'll move the chain.
He's a...
Man,
Something's wrong with EA.
They want to get this running back involved
Something's
early
wrong
and
with them.
often and create some momentum. And this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Makes the catch, and he's free. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And the Buffaloes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Ooh. Goal said, hold up, wait a minute. Who's the #1 up in it? I said when I was doing my my training results, Dole had the most out of all the running backs training points. He was already good, but he's gotten better. He's faster. He's a little bit more shiftier. And he's ready to compete for that #1 starting job. Hello.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy. Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Long way to go on 2nd down.
Let's get some understanding.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room.
Get the pressure on.
North Texas in the hurry up. From the gun, wants to pass. Out
We'll stop for a team.
Presley. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. North Texas will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Looking for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive.
We have a running back competition on our hands.
Looking for room.
We'll see how long it lasts.
Not much he could do there.
So I'm definitely going to be interchanging them all season.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack. And
but I'm definitely going to be using Doe a lot more.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the
I don't know why they
drive
disrespected that boy
alive.
and put that by HB4. That's crazy.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Finds his man. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Ooh, that boy hit that boy with the sweet move. I like that.
It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this
Come
game
on,
as
Sauber.
we take
That
a
was
look at the
fresh.
1st quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll run it.
No.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. He'll be dropped.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Good right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. The Buffaloes calling their 1st timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead.
Barbosa is back. He was out all season. This is really his freshman year.
Hits inside.
Yeah.
It's Presley.
Barbosa was about to take that to the house.
North Texas in
I
the
was
hurry
reading
up.
that.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run
come
the
on,
football
B.
in the first.
Snags it and he's open. You want to talk about changing field position? The huge
It's all right.
play takes
Bounce
it
back,
down to the
Barbosa.
37.
And that's
Just
the dangerous
do the-
part
we haven't
about
really
this
seen the
offense,
field
man.
yet, so
They'll
you
get
don't know
the
what's
ball
going on
out
out here yet.
to a receiver.
It's all
They can
good.
do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to
Where you
tackle.
going?
That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back
Come
to
on,
that
Ted.
play.
Recognize what's going on in this field, baby boy.
North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long.
Got scored.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Got that boy.
Big play, stop.
Got that boy.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
Way to play the ball, Quandre.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And the fan bases in the South, they're pretty crazy. They're pretty psychotic. They follow recruiting. They follow the transfer portal. And they've been following this cat right here. Like, big-time receiver, joining this league,
Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Oh,
And it
come
was
on.
going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And a great job on the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Could be an alley. At the 20. He is in. Touchdown, Bucks. This defense not only searching for answers, they're
Hello?
still searching for that running back.
And
What up, bud?
searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People
I ain't even
can't
watching the
catch him.
game, bro. What's going on?
He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish things off with that 51-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Madden. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Drops back on first down. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. North Texas in the hurry up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Running inside. It's Presley. All over him immediately. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Gets open down the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. North Texas really has it going on offense.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Sells to fake. Fires to the tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer.
There he goes. The 40. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Buffaloes. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly out to the tight end. He's there there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Wants to go up top on second down. Taking a shot. Touchdown, North Texas. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thorne. Past the 6. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting.
He's going to fire deep. Throw it toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with a look at UTEP, taking on the number 9 team, the Indiana Hoosiers.
North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
I caught up with Colorado's head coach at halftime. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Catch in the middle. It's Proctor. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Buffaloes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Off play action on first down. Still looking to his right. Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Browning. Makes a grab and room to run. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the 3rd quarter.
He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
North Texas in the hurry-up.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Finds a tight end. It'll be a gain of 6. That's up 2nd and 4. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
He's got an open man. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Mean Green move the chains with the passing game. Let's see what they do on first down.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still get
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Did you see the boy? My name is Trayvon Lloyd. Learn me, learn me, learn me. Let's take a time out and celebrate this man. Boy, that was a great interception. That was a great lurk. That was a great find. Boom. Pointed. And we trapped him. We trapped him in that thing. And then he stiff-armed them boys. He stiff-armed 2 of them. Bow, bow, back to back.
The give to the lone running back. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
What a complete disaster. What
Are you
a
serious?
Decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Great job on the safety there. And how about the D tackle just collapsing the pocket? There was nowhere for the quarterback to step up into.
What happened? I got to see what
Buy himself
happened
some time.
on my offensive line because somebody got to go. $75. Go sit down, sir. And so when sit you down. They're gonna put him in anyway. Well, you too big to be that sorry. You a 93 overall, and you just got, boy. Go sit down. I don't even want to hear you, fam. Go sit down. Sorry.
right tackle walked his man right into the lap of the QB, and he gets the safety.
The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Colorado will go ahead and use his second timeout here. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have one timeout remaining. Straight ahead, it's Presley. That'll move the chains. It'll be a first down for North Texas.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
North Texas in the hurry-up.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
A little release to the back. Turning it on. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Fires to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Third quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. Wideout trying to get it in. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Running the red zone, it's Presley. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Mean Green. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas. Ready to try the point after. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line
that
makes
offense.
Those holes and just gives you
In
a
this game,
caravan all the way
they
to
get
the
a
end
little bit
zone.
too much confidence.
Job blocking up front.
Don't throw no damn pick.
On the move from inside his 5.
Come on,
And
Dwayne,
he's
you got to
able
do
kick
better.
his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
To the air, it's Maryland. Snags it. At midfield, he's got room. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. These receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Quick give, it's Dahl on the stop.
And this team needs more of that, man. Like, this is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he loses the football on the return.
Clean that boy's clock.
And not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. This lead that they've been working with is dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. From the red zone, it's Dahl. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. And the Buffaloes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Give to the back. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the punishment has been extended. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Reporting from the North Texas sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. 2nd and long here. Send the tight end in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under pressure. Tosses it incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Gonna field this one in tight quarters. There he goes. Open it up. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. How good have they been the last couple of drives?
We just put it in the hole.
Close game, turned it into a blowout, and they have the football back. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football.
Oh, you're supposed to go to the outside. I didn't tell you to jump over nobody, bro.
As this game creeps along, right? If they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking for a man. It's Maryland. Touchdown, Colorado. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Jared McKenzie. Now, I think we may have found a
Lining up to tack
quarterback.
one more
Darius
onto that
Moore.
lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle.
Man.
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going.
Yeah, the
They
defense
really
is
didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They're all over him, buying some time. At the 35, he's open. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Tells the run, wants to pass.
What was that?
Find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode. And what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. Fires left.
Oh, come on,
It is
Boo.
complete.
That
Touchdown,
never happens to
Mean
Boo.
Green. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
The
It's
Bucs
fourth
now
quarter. I
use
know
their
it's fourth quarter.
3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over.
Come on, Quandre, you doing too much, my man.
Onside kick.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense is gone for this day. It's just underwhelming, not successful, just been a bad day.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Out wide right, it's West. There he goes. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. The Buffaloes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Thorne. Tough to in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Maryland. Out wide left, it's Thorne. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Buffs. And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. 30. On the return, it's Madden. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out.
Come on, McKenzie's aggressive. I like him. He the one that knocked that boy head off, caused that fumble, and he caught a touchdown pass. He's physical.
The run inside. It's Presley. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19. 2nd down coming up. On play action. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Breaks into the open. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. From the gun, it's Presley. Might have a chance. Inside the 50. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. The snap sets up the throw. Makes the grab. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that 1st victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
Good first win. We got some things to clean up on our defensive end for sure, though. Like what? I forgot we had Daryl Ruffin. Boy, you a 68. Go sit somewhere, bro. You ain't started. Talking about playing time. But yeah, let's see what we got going on here. Okay. Yeah. We're raising some eyebrows out here. Why I haven't recruited him? Where's his strength at? I see what it said. He's a bust because he's a 5-star. Those are like 4-star, 3-star. I had 3-star stats. I will not. Dang, these defensive tackles are weak. I like the quick jump ability though. And it's already silver, so he's not bad. But I can't be spending this money willy-nilly. I still gotta pay coaches. Learned the hard way last year. Oh no. And I'm barely getting any more XP. The rematch is on. I put them on the schedule for a reason. I want to see what they really talking about. They accepted the invite, and we're coming to their house. Boomer Sooners. All right. We're going to get this game cracking in a second. Dang. Okay, hold on. I have good freshmen. I could be starting. No, we good on the offensive line. I don't know why I keep backing up. We're good on the offensive line for sure. Yep, he's standing right where he is. Mateo didn't really flash. I think I'm going to put Mateo here. Yeah. This. Mateo. Come here. Nope. Freedom, yes. Damn. Yeah, we're gonna see some of you boys on the biz inch. That is a absolute must. Oh yeah. Let's get some of these freshmen out here. I think it's forming something. I think we're forming something.
This is Gaylord, Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the Oklahoma Sooners. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
I caught up with the Buffaloes head coach before the game. He told me they understand every ranked matchup becomes a measuring stick when you're carrying a top 10 ranking. They got off to a strong start last week, 1-0 on the season, but that doesn't matter. He said, we will be good if we execute each and every game. Keeps talking to the players in the locker room about the sky is the limit for this team, but it will take one game at a time, and he thinks this is the team that can do it. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Sooners offense will go on the attack first. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. Last time out, more than 150 yards, and it comes
This receiver, when we talked about him in the preseason, he was up on all the lists, right? One of the best in the country, makes his QB better, and he has not disappointed. I think he's better than we thought he was, and he was already one of those guys we were talking about. So Palmer looks a little bigger, maybe a little bit
The
stronger,
freshmen have entered the chat.
Well, he told us yesterday he thought
I got some good freshmen, cornerbacks,
since
some good
playing
freshmen.
college football, and he said because of the success I had a year ago,
Safeties,
I knew I was going to get
they
double
are ready
teamed
to
more this
perform.
season.
I didn't have them
I
in
had
at
to
all
be
last
ready
game.
for it. And early this
So,
year,
this game
he
I
has
look
been
forward to
just
seeing
that.
what they offer.
Nobody
Nope,
has an
you didn't
answer
get
for
it, sir.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Sooners are facing 3rd and inches. Wide receiver comes in motion. Hits inside. It's Jones.
What?
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Well, that's on the defensive tackle. Whoever hit
The
him.
Sooners come to the line with a fresh
Just
set of
knocked him
downs.
Watch 82.
Sells the run, looking
Told
to
you to
pass.
watch 82.
Quickly to the tight end.
I just said watch 82.
There as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Sooners
listen
have
to
their
the sound.
offense in high gear.
Sometimes your tuition be right.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Look, knock in.
And the Sooners
Okay.
pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now
Okay.
back to work. They'll give it to him again.
Yes, sir.
He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early. We're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season. You're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams. We get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Shoots it to the left. Found a seam. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Sooners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage.
Make a
Pushes
few.
it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
And they've moved closer, and still they need 2 yards. 3rd.
What is Whittington doing?
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Oklahoma. You want to make sure this Boomer Sooner crowd gets it going early. That is one way to get it done.
Whittington ain't even looking to even tackle the guy. He's just looking.
Everybody gets
Just
jacked
looking.
up.
Like,
Everybody
bro.
gets excited.
What are you
Oklahoma
doing,
has an
man?
electric atmosphere, and when these fans get involved early like this, good luck.
He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Buffaloes offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. A 150-yard, 3-touchdown day while leading his team to victory in their last game. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Keeps it on the ground. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Might as well run him again. Turning it on. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down. That'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop.
Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup. And the Buffaloes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Maryland. Floats it out in space. Turns it on in midfield. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. And the Buffaloes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running inside, it's Thorne. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Can't hang on after the hit.
What a
It'll be
bitch.
4th down.
Catch the
This
fucking
is a
ball.
point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
And I've never met an offensive player who said, no, we don't want to go for it on 4th and 1. 4th and 1 is a great situation for the offense. You got to get 1 yard. You practice it all the time. You got to be physical. Go out and get it. They did a good job going out and getting that 1 yard.
The Buffaloes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
What
Opening drive
are
of the
we
game,
doing?
Establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively.
They're cheating.
They've done some
They're
good
cheating.
things
They're
on
straight
this
up
first
cheating.
drive to put them in this
They're cheating.
situation. Obviously, you just
They're
threw an
straight up
incompletion
cheating.
on 2nd down.
Because these are wide open passes, dude. These guys are just dropping out of nowhere. And these are guys with stars on their
Timing
helmet.
is important.
So I know they're
Get rid
cheating.
of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing. Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, I got to go the
Caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
We were not going to
And
get
the
all the way
offense
down there
punches
now.
it in again, and we
Especially after
call
they
his
just
name
cheated
again.
you at
That's
those 2
touchdowns
passes.
now in 2 games.
Dude's
Still
wide open,
more
and
to
y'all
be
just
played.
dropping him.
I tell you what, I think this
We're not
guy's
dropping
name will be
passes no
called
more,
a
guys.
lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Okay? That's not what we're doing. Not wide open passes. We're not doing that no more. We are past that prime. We are past that stage. Catch the ball. Y'all want to go to the league? Catch the ball. It's that simple. Y'all want to play on Sundays? Catch the ball. You want to play Mondays? Catch the ball.
Touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Makes a man miss. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
Boy, like Cam Newton. I said that last season when we
Got
played
it
him.
at the 37, it's 1st and 10.
He big. They're going to be a problem to stop. I'll tell you too.
Sells the run, wants to pass.
I couldn't get to
Finds
him,
his
bro.
tight end.
I knew they were going to him. I just couldn't get to him.
Wide enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Where is Freeman? I need to check what's up.
From the gun. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the
Good
pressure
defense.
gets to him again. Another sack. And the Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not a lot of room to field this one. He's brought down. Not a lot of room to take that one back. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for room. It's Dahl. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter.
We can't run into our own man.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Right back to the well. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. To the air. It's Maryland. He's going for it all. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. Fields the punt. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Play action on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw one first. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
I think as a quarterback, you get in your mind before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football, and sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long, and right there I think he did. He'd probably want that throw back.
Handoff from the shotgun. He's got enough. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17. The Sooners in the hurry up. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Well, that's just an amazing individual effort, trying to get back as much yardage as possible to set up a 3rd and manageable situation, right? Nice job in the open field, understanding the situation. You obviously cannot take a sack at this juncture on the drive, so do what you can do.
And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to power it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Sooner. tack one more onto that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Browning. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Are we just not blocking the Mike linebacker for some reason? What are y'all doing?
On schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Scanning the field, it's Maryland. Right side, it's West. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. And the Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play. Fresh center downs going to the air. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Might as well give it to him again. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And he gets it away.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Out wide right, it's West.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Burrowing for yardage. Maybe some room here. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone.
And I like the bounce back for this offense. You go 3 and out, they don't get frustrated. They don't get down. Nice job going back to the drawing board, creating some good plays. Now here in a rhythm, moving the football.
Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Dude, nobody's blocking.
Down, short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Third down, red zone play. Crowd alive. Look out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Y'all not playing like y'all want to win. Y'all want to lose. That's what it looks like it. Especially if y'all let them score this one. Y'all look like y'all want to lose, bro. You get all the way down there. Y'all not catching passes. Y'all not blocking.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. Well, the kicking team obviously missed the fair catch signal. The officials did not. Great place to start for this offense. Drops back on first down. Firing for the end zone.
Oh, they don't want me to win. That's a pick. That's a fucking pick. That's a fucking pick anytime. That's a fucking pick for any time of them. What are they doing? What? What? That's a pick? Just anybody else is a pick.
Still looking. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Timeout, Oklahoma, that's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Reels it in. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The Sooners are in the hurry-up. Wants to pass. Rushes on. And down he goes. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with the Yukon Huskies taking on the number 22 team, the Tulane Green Wave. And it's Connecticut looking to bounce back from a Week 1 loss. They lead it here in the first half. We'll see how things progress. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Norman. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. You're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We check in with Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Buffaloes head coach at the half. They have got to consider what they should do here in the second half. Their young quarterback, getting the first start of his career, has struggled here in the first half. They have some decisions to make. I will keep you posted as to the conversations and what I'm seeing on the sideline about how they handle this young player moving forward. Back to you.
Thanks, Howie. They'll need a bunch on second down. Handoff to the single running back. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Unloads to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
The defense was dialed in. They knew exactly what they were doing. They weren't fooled by it. They weren't fooled by the read game at all. Played discipline, kept eyes on the quarterback, strung that along towards the sideline, and made the big tackle.
He stopped.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Ready, go! On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Going to try to get it himself. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Throws to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
Well, coming out in the second half, they knew they needed to throw the ball to have success, and they have not yet found a completion here in the third quarter. This quarterback has got to be able to find a way to get himself back in rhythm.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Needs it here on fourth down. He will be stopped short of the line. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I'm going to run it back. I'm going to quit.
This is a big moment for this
I'm not about
offense,
to
too,
let this game
because
play
you
out.
want to capitalize
We return the hook on
getting
their
a
ass.
turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up.
Because I don't even know what they're doing. They're not even. I don't even know what's going on the field. Like, they're not even performing well. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, what are we doing? What are we trying to do here? Y'all not even acting like a 94 overall team. Y'all are playing real iffy. Let's do this. This is always maybe a little glitchy. A little glitchy. Take a little fucking break. Get y'all fucking shit together. Where's
It's in the game.
Go Rams, hotty toddy. EA Sports, it's in the game.
There's no way you should be performing that poorly. Ever. Period. We are better than what y'all was putting that shit up there. So I'm like, what are y'all doing, bro? Be better. Let's win this game. This is the winnable game. This is not the... Come on. Y'all want to play like ass trash.
This is Gaylord Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the Oklahoma Sooners. Restatement is Big Paul again, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Coach Venables told me before the game, they have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Sooners offense will start this game off with the football. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
They've got him corralled. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that.
Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
His little animation where he kind of ducked under that tackle was just perfect, wasn't it? Huh? Just absolutely perfect animation from this computer.
Looks like that's
from AI.
pretty well.
Absolutely
Get out to
great.
the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped.
I think they want us to lose
So
this game.
Colorado's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. A 150-yard, 3-touchdown day while leading his team to victory in their last game. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Moving the pocket, it's Maryland. Got a man, it's McKenzie. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Grabs it in the middle. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They're all over him. Setting up the screen. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Play action on first down. Under pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Looking to pass. It's Maryland. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They don't even consider the 47-yard field goal attempt, and they'll try to pick it up on fourth down and short. Looking for the marker. Makes one man miss. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted to fourth down to keep the drive going.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Right side, it's Browning. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. On first and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Looking for the tie with the extra point.
We got to pick
and they tacked on the extra point. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run.
Number 98, set to kick off.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right
Check out
at the
from the
20-yard
Sooners.
line. Good coverage there. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer.
Yeah.
Able to get just
They had a lot of routes for him. He didn't know where to go.
The Sooners can play this second down a lot
He
of
had a
ways
lot
with just a
going
few
on
yards
up
to
there.
go. Caught behind the line. It's Bush. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs.
Here we go. Ready? Run 18. Run 18. Ready, go. Ready. 180, go.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the catch. It's Jones. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Well, everybody knew this guy was going to get his touches coming into this game, considering he's one of the better receivers in the country. And to start it off, the offense was actually looking the other way. They were looking for other guys to make big plays, but finally they got the opportunity. They were able to find some space to get their best receiver the football. And guys, that's not going to be the last time. Defense has done a nice job taking it away from them up to this point. The question, though, can they keep it up?
Ready. 5. Still go. Hey, move. Still go.
Second down, gonna throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Ready, go.
They'll run the counter. There he goes. Into the house. Touchdown.
They doing incredible shit. Okay. The
And that's a big
Incredibles.
problem for this defense. When you
That
get
was
that
just
guy
so
in
extra.
space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy
All right.
unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football.
That
Good
boy
things are gonna
stiffed
happen.
on.
Long
Sped,
touchdowns are gonna
jumped
happen.
over
You
my
saw it
guy.
right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage
Unnecessary
team to knock down the return man. The Bucs offense ready to begin this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
Handoff again. Shows him the stiff arm.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. Let's see exactly where they mark this, but it looks as if they're going to be a few inches short of the first down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The offense has it first and 10 from their own 20. They'll ride the hot hand. Turning it on. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
Third and long right here. Looking to throw, it's Maryland. Shoots it to the left. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting off
Everything's overthrown, bro. Everything's being overthrown, bro. Like everything. Like everything.
I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Bro, they be cheating.
And the coverage team able to run.
They be cheating for themselves, bro. I don't like this game. Interception.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes
Both
hoping to
of
put
them.
their team in prime position on
Good
offense.
reads. Good
Cuts it
throws.
upfield. It's Dahl. Got the first down. He's stopping. He's got enough to move the chain.
This
And
guy
that
is
is just an
being
attitude
absolutely
run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Now inside the 20. First and 10 from the 18. Fresh center downs going to the air. Reels it in. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
And you can see just how explosive this offense is. It doesn't matter what they do. Whether they're throwing the ball, whether they're running the ball, they've had some balance. But
Tight end trying to get in. Touchdown, Bucks. A great catch and run for 6.
this coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? He scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Deep in the end zone, it's Bush. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Reporting from the Oklahoma sideline. Guys, the running back told me something to keep an eye on is just he's a little banged up and bruised up. Last week in that win, a lot of contact that he absorbed, and he said he's got to really fight through it here today. Not 100%, but I will let you know how it's going from the sidelines. Back to you.
We'll see what kind of impact that has, Holly. The corners are walked up tight.
Go, go. Ready, go.
Caught in the backfield, it's Roy. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face.
Well,
That's
he's
not
one
a
of the best in the
safety?
country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us
That's-
this week he wasn't going to try to press.
That's not
he
a
was just
safety?
gonna go out in this game, be himself.
Am
knowing
I-
the
am I-
numbers
am
and
I
the
tripping?
stats would
Am
come.
I-
He's
am I
off to a
reading
great
this-
start in this
Am I
game.
reading this wrong here, guys? Huh? What's going on here? Is he not in the red? Is he not in the red zone? Like red part? Like what? Can I challenge that? Like what? What? Is that not-
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
Like the boy's all the way on his white part. Like he's past the red little spray paint. You pass all that. That's
So he took a chance by using a
has
timeout
failed.
on the challenge, and it
EA
comes
has
back to
failed so
bite him. We'll
badly
see
in
if
this
he
game.
needs that timeout later. So from his own end zone,
They
the
have
punt
some
is
bright
away.
spots, but boy, some of
On
the
the
glaring
return.
spots are just
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the
It's
fair
unreal.
catch if you don't have
Unreal to
to.
me.
Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the yoke.
Lord, are we looking at?
They take over late in the half.
we not
enough
seeing
time
the
to put
same
together
thing?
a drive. Sells to run, looking to pass. Out wide left, it's Dahl.
And I almost thought he dropped that
Saying
pass.
is, you'll never go broke taking
Come on,
a
guys, this is a
profit,
big game.
no matter how
Y'all want
small,
that brand
just
exposure?
keep building up the bank account.
Yep.
You got it.
When the defense wants to drop back and not give up
Y'all want
those
some
big
TV time?
plays,
You got
they'll
it.
Force you to be patient, and when you show
We
you
are-
can do
we
that,
are
it'll pay
Saturday.
dividends in the long run.
Saturday, I
Love to
think
see
it's
this on offense
morning or
early in
mid-afternoon.
drives,
We
getting
are
that
Fox
kind of
20.
yardage
We
keeps
are
you
on
ahead of
Fox
the
right
chains.
now.
Now
Big
from the
national.
36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
This ain't on
Might as
ESPN.
well give it
This
to
is
him again.
national,
They
my
got him
boy.
blocked just enough, and a good
You
gain
know,
on
on
that
Fox.
run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Drops back. It's Maryland. Out wide right, it's Browning. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense.
That's
Late in
what
the
I'm saying.
half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They
We
finish
are
it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game
national
up. You can keep this lead, keep the
broadcasted
momentum, and keep
in
putting up
front of
numbers.
millions and millions.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
Perform like it.
Here comes the Sooner
Make the
offense back onto
plays.
the
Catch
field.
the ball.
They'll try to answer that last score with
Accurate,
one of
no
their own. A chance here to
overthrows.
tie the game with a touchdown drive. Going with the counter play here. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Quick spin on the run. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw one first. Rushes on. Going to try to get it himself.
I do not like that switch stick idea.
It's
so tough to keep up
trust
with
these
people.
guys. You put so much on their plate.
That guy
and you
was
tell 'em,
streaking
they'll get
down that
positive yards
side.
when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes. They do it with ease.
Right side, it's Bush. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Long way to go on second down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that third and long. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin with the UConn Huskies taking on the number 22 team, the Tulane Green Wave. And it's the Huskies looking to bounce back from a Game 1 loss. They lead here in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Norman. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Sooners will line up to kick off and start the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
No, I told you.
We check in with Holly Rowe.
I caught up with Colorado's head coach at halftime. He is thrilled with the play of his quarterback. No turnovers right now. They have been clean and efficient on offense. They've got a lead. Let's see if they can continue that here in the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on the vibe down here on the sidelines coming back. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They give it back to him. Knocked down immediately.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Third and long coming up. To throw, it's Maryland. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 40.
What am I supposed to do? As soon as I snapped the ball, they were there.
They got stuck in reverse.
Like, I didn't have nothing. Look at that bitch up.
He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt. And I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Takes it the other way.
The Freeland was pump. Nah, he gonna get you.
Where the ball is. They see the
That
receiver,
boy's a
they get
straight
to
up
chase him,
lurker,
but really
straight
good
up
job
murker.
seeing where the receiver is,
You
going
thought
and
you
making
had
an
it deep.
interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Dropping back, it's Maryland. Makes the grab over the middle. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Not gonna make it, and the 4th down gamble backfires. Looking for the edge. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
That's all right. You got remedies for all that doing.
Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Got his man on the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Sooners want to crank the tempo. And this passing game has them calling Boomer and answering Sooner again.
And they're starting to get this crowd jacked up and this crowd riled up. And listen, they love their team. And, dude, think about all the success Oklahoma has had over the years. Different cast of characters. But one thing they always have, offensive success.
The Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw. Back's got it on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. To the back. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. He takes...
I'm about to see who's got,
45.
I'm about to see who's getting that pressure on us. I think it's 75. I think it's him. And he's 93 overall. So if it's him, he's out the game. That was 67. Who is that? Like, yeah, you can't. You're not moving. You're not moving enough for me. Go sit down. You look a little bit too big to be a tackle. Sit you down. That's a freshman too. Yeah, man. Sit you down. Put a senior in there. Randy Keller's already out there, I think.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 22. Blue. Ready, go.
Handoff from the gun. And he's brought down after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Why is he not following him, bro?
Go, go.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Going for the big play.
Oops.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His
Boo.
interception of the day. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Scanning the field, it's Maryland. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Look out! And down he goes.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. keeps it. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. They're all over it. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters.
I built this defense up, as you can see. This defense is ready.
Just about ready to snap at the start of the 4th. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker.
We just got to get this offense in tune.
Oh,
got it.
And they got it.
Come on, let's hit him with something crazy. Let's hit him with something. You got to hit it.
The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around.
That boy, they're cold.
Still
man.
looking to his right. Out wide right, it's Browning. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
I see the defensive end 97 acting up. I see it. I absolutely see him.
Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Drives ahead
He
for
is
3 to the 27-yard
destroying
line.
my offensive line. It doesn't matter who I got. He's going to be playing on Sundays. Wherever he is.
Wants to throw. It's Maryland. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay.
I don't have any time to throw the ball. That's been the thing. I don't have any time to throw the ball. We allow so much pressure. It's ridiculous.
He's looking downfield to throw. Right side, it's Browning. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. And it's good! And now the lead is extended a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, here on the Sooner sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. 2nd down to the air. Extending the play. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the 1st down.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
That's the first down, man.
Defense way over eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator.
Ready, go! Go!
Play action on first down. Stepping to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They'll need a bunch on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Sells to fake. Flush to the left. He'll pull it down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here.
Ready, go!
From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And we've already seen him make splash.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field.
Go, go!
Needs it here on fourth down. Throws to the tight end. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Breaks into the open. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with
That's how
the
you close the
return.
game up.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Hands it off. The offense coughs it up. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Yeah, right.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. They'll run it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man.
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
And man, that stings because this offense needed every single possession they had left. Now down by 2 possessions, and you're kicking the football off. That was a play that kind of just ended this one. This offense had to put points up, and instead they gave up the big safety.
The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using it.
Tells to run, wants to pass. Going downfield for the big play. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
What is he talking about?
Down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Looking downfield, it's Maryland. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They booted away on 4th down. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Drops back on 1st down. They're working that left side. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. The Sooners want to move quickly. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. On the move. He'll pull it down and run. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready.
Snags it, and he's open. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down.
And nice job by this defense. I like it, being alert, like understanding. We've already seen the QB run. Like, we're not surprised by this. Drop back, play the pass, have a plan when he takes off and when he scrambles to go get that sucker on the ground.
And the Sooners go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Have to be expeditious now, a minute to play.
Go, go!
2nd down, gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal.
Ready, go!
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Sooners will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Blue 22, ready, go!
Snap in the shotgun. Wideout trying to get it in. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown. Still alive in this one.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score. It's a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Under a minute to go, just take a knee here and avoid the potential for disaster.
And we've seen it, Reese, very recently in schools that might be in the Sunshine State that decided to run the football and run plays, and it's come back to bite them. So there's nothing wrong, Jesse, with being conservative, taking a knee, taking the victory.
I think Miami and Georgia Tech are heeding your advice very, very carefully based on what we've seen in those recent years. Don't have to overthink this thing. Victory formation, leave the stadium with a W.
What a battle this game was. Went right down to the end. #1 team in the land gets knocked off. But sometimes this gives you a chance to recalibrate some things, guys.
Yeah, they're going to have to go back and watch this film and face some tough truths as well, because we know they've got
That defense was absolutely fantastic. Both sides of defense was no. They got that lineman. My God. We created 5 turnovers though. That's where we won right there, the turnover. Great coverage. Great timing. EA allowing me to actually play some ball. And then we got the rival, Utah. Well, we'll see them tomorrow. I'm done for the night. Y'all have a good one.